Hello, my name is Colin Morgan. I live in Los Angeles, California, and my specific area of expertise is finding people who owe me money. Now, how do I go about doing this? It's very simple. Nowadays I use the internet, but back in the day, I actually used to use Domino's Pizza. If I knew the name of the person, I would call Domino's Pizza and I'd say, hey, you know what? I think you have the wrong address because I just ordered a pizza and it never arrived. What address do you have? And they would actually give it to me, believe it or not. Also, tricks of the trade. When somebody owes you money, they know that you're going to be calling, which means anybody who's answering the phone is going to be given a description of who you are, how you speak, what your voice sounds like. And so you have to disguise your voice. And this is what I've done. When I was a kid, we used to crank call people and we would put on all kinds of voices. So I got plenty of practice in that area. And nowadays, when I call people, when I call their voicemail, when I call their office, when I call their homes even, I come up with little voices. You know, I come up with different accents. I come up with different characters. I say, hey, dude, this is Chad. Or else I'll call up and I'll say, yes, hello, this is Jose. And I would like to speak to Derek, please. Or I would say, hello, this is François. Could I please speak to Derek? And usually I'm put through. Nowadays, of course, I use the internet. Of course, I use Facebook because people are not discreet. People do not know anything about privacy anymore. We decry, the death of privacy, but the fact of the matter is everybody contributes to it. How? People say, I'm right here eating. I'm right here in this park. I'm traveling. I'm going to this place. People are tracking their own movements and they're posting about them. Oftentimes, if somebody owes you money, you can actually go directly to a physical, geographical place and intercept them. Now, when it comes to hunting for treasures, that's a different story. That's when you have to look at archives, that's when you have to speak to historians, and that's when you have to do quite a bit of digging. With me, when it comes to finding anything that's missing, it's usually the last place you look. But when it comes to finding anything that's missing, whether it's a person, whether it's an object, I go with my instinct. I think to myself, if I were this object, where would I be? Where would I honestly be? I also think to myself, if I were this object, if I were this person, where would I not be? And sometimes, not often, but sometimes, I find the person in that one place you would never suspect them of hiding in. This is brought upon by the school of life. This is just called experience. Experience hones instinct, and instinct, when put to work, can be deadly. My name is Colin Morgan. One more thing that I like people to know about me is the fact that I'm well-traveled. I'm well-traveled. I know how to get around. I've lived 19 of my 43 years abroad, so I know how to be a foreigner, but I also know how to blend in. I'm the perfect spy. Ciao.